Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Sickle Diary, with me, Tanika, your most awesome sickle warrior, and I am back to fill you in on the crazy adventures of my life with Sickle Cell. To all my new subscribers who I've had since last year and this year, which reminds me, Happy New Year guys! Even though we are into the second week, going on to the third week of January, Happy New Year. As you guys would know, I have Sickle Cell, and I'm sure you have watched my previous videos. If you haven't, I will add the links at the end. But yes, it's been a crazy first couple weeks of January, and you know what, instead of me starting off like this, how about we just get straight up into the video and let me explain to you what has been going down. So as you know, I did leave you with a video last year. I think it was in October was my last video. I actually did have another video for you. I was supposed to upload it, but YouTube was very no. I actually went to Amsterdam for the weekend. I had the best weekend of my life. I can't actually show you what really went on because YouTube removed my video. So yes, but I will upload it to Instagram TV for those who generally actually really want to see it. But yes, I did go away, which ended up in a crisis on my way home. Actually, mid-flight, I was in the air. Like, I wasn't even 20 minutes into it, and it just boom hit me full on, and I couldn't film. Reasons why? I am petrified of flying. I don't do planes. It's not me. Yes, I went to Amsterdam, had a crisis in the air. It actually, to be honest, I think it was the amount that I was wearing. I had on 2 pairs of leggings. I had on 2 tops, a vest, a jumper, and then I had on tracksuit bottoms and a big ass red coat and my scarf and a hat. Yeah, I was not playing about. I went in November and I was trying to avoid a crisis, only to give myself a crisis for wearing the amount of clothes that I was wearing. Anywho, I was trying to protect myself, but then at the same time I wasn't thinking logically. And then finally, after waiting for months, and I mean months, okay, I had my last sickle appointment in the end of August, beginning of September. I finally got a sickle appointment in January. Now, the reason I'm taking so long to explain this is because this appointment, I have never felt so frustrated at my doctor. Like, I know I talk about sometimes they get me mad to the point that I want to reach over there. Like, I don't condone violence, but sometimes I actually just want to reach over and grab them across the desk. But this time, my doctor straight up took the mick. Let me just get into it. Now, beginning of my appointment, I had to go and have an ultrasound done because I've been having problems with the top half of my stomach. Now, for those that don't have sickle cell, or those that do have sickle cell but don't suffer this pain, I get a sickle crisis in my stomach quite frequently, to the point that it has me like over in pain. I swell, like I have like this top bit like right here, like I think you can even see it. I'm wearing a pair of tights, but I'm also wearing a dark ass dress, like a completely black dress. But this tiny little thing that you see me grabbing, as much as you lot will like to think that's fat, no honey, it's not. It's a full swelling and it's painful. So yes, I suffer from a crisis in there. But then what also happens with sicklers is our gallbladders fill up with gallstones and they collect. But because we are sicklers, like, our body processes things differently. So our stones do not break down. Our stones cannot be broken down with lasers. If by any chance though, get your gallstone, by any chance, if any sicklers out there have been offered that to have their gallstones removed with a laser or shockwave therapy, could you please comment down below, because I'd rather them not have to open me up. Thank you very much. But anyhow, my ultrasound guy, I don't know what they're called, I'll call him a tech, the ultrasound tech, he said that I had quite a few gallstones, which means it's going to result in surgery. Not that I want, which means I can't eat fatty foods, and I'm a Caribbean, okay? It's really breaking my heart to think about that. As a Caribbean, I love my food, and our food is quite fatty and rich and oily, yeah? And once my gallbladder's gone, that's out the window. I'm not down for that. I am not down for that, but if it has to happen, it will happen. Let me get back to the story now. Anyways, so he said he was going to put it in my notes and send it to my doctor. Bearing in mind, other doctors that I have other appointments with, and if I have my sickle appointment same day, it instantly goes to my sickle doctor. Excuse me, it instantly goes to my sickle doctor, so it will already be in the files. Now let me get to the clinic. First, with the sickle clinic, if you get there before 2, they make you sit outside. Now this is what takes the cake with me, because I walked in wanting to sit down and they was like, oh no, you gotta go outside. But brethren, tell me why there are other sicklers that I see most times I come here and they're sitting inside. The hallway ain't warm. Anyways, I see them start queuing up now, so I'm thinking, let me just go inside. I'm already annoyed by how they're moving in clinic, yeah? Because I already know it's not gonna be efficient. The doctors have not even turned up yet. So we have to wait for them to get their bearings in order. Fam, you know clinic starts at 2. How are you walking in at 2:30, please? And where is your receptionist? But, you know. Because I'ma get heated. But anyways, I sit down now and I'm waiting to get weighed and my temperature checked and my blood pressure checked. Now this is what happens in King's before a sickle appointment. What they make you do for the sickle clinic is they make you go all the way to the Golden Jubilee wing. They make you do your bloods an hour before your appointment time to go all the way back so that your blood work can come in. 9 times out of 10, my blood work is never there. And I mean never. They have to call me the next day to tell me if it's not on a Friday. But they usually have to call me the next day to tell me whether my blood is good or bad. So anyways, now I'm waiting to be weighed and this new nurse comes through. Now bear in mind, all the nurses in King's are rude. They are hella rude. You don't want to be in there. Anyways, personally, you don't want to be there. My camera rudely cut me off. But anyways, I'm sorry, but I get so annoyed because I don't understand why it has to be so difficult for us. It's pretty simple. Like, first thing is we all don't want to be there. We want to be treated like adults. Yes, I understand. Some sicklers act like children. And that's what makes it annoying for me with the nurses, because they expect every sickler to be like that. No, I don't move like that. I don't want to be here. I take control of my pain at home. And if I have to go to the hospital, it's because my bloods are not right and it's a blood crisis. But if I had my way, I would be in this bed in a crisis all the time. I manage it better at home. It's only because I need to know what's going on in my insides, or I even go to the hospital because I care. So I'm sitting down now waiting to be weighed, and this woman is hiking, like proper pulling up my jumper, and she's been rough with me. So I just had to look at her like, do you need help? Like the system that they have in the sickle clinic, I don't like it. I don't like it. The nurses are rude and the doctors don't care. For instance, if you have a crisis, and this is something that jars me before I even get on to the next part of my story. If you have a crisis and you have an appointment the same day and you call to say you have a crisis, they will make you wait before you get another appointment. And I cannot stand that, because you are a sickle clinic, which means you understand that sometimes these things happen. So why are you penalizing me for it? Anyways. So after I've been weighed, they checked my blood pressure. My blood pressure was quite low. I haven't been feeling very well, so that makes sense. My heart rate was quite low. My oxygen was quite low. And in the speed of this, the nurse has already turned off the machine, everything. But the nurse that's sitting at the desk that is supposed to be writing this in my file is still looking for my file. Anywho, because once I start ranting, I go off onto different subjects because it's bugging me, like I've done right now. I'm sorry, this video, I am really sick of how sickle patients get treated. I am really tired of it. Instead, all they want to do is pump drugs into you and then get you on your way. No, we actually have problems. But anywho, let me continue on with my story. We've moved on to that now. I had to go through all my observations again, and so that she could write it down. I sit back outside and then the doctor finally calls me. So we go in, sit down, and the first thing she does is ask me where my grandma is. Now the reason she asked me where my grandma is because I bring my grandma to some of my appointments, because my grandma doesn't take no shit. No offense, no, sorry about my language, but my grandma doesn't. Like, she will call you out. She don't care how long you've been a doctor. She don't care how long you've looked after people. My grandma will call you out if she feels like you're bullshitting her. And I love my grandma. She's continued to smile at me constantly. She's like, oh, but you look quite well. Are you still suffering from the pain all the time? And I'm like, yes, I suffer pain every day. It doesn't have to be a level 10 kind of pain. But if it takes me 2 hours to get out of my bed every morning because I'm in so much pain, then what does that tell you? Anyhow, then she's smiling at me like she's proper. You know that smile that you get that it's not genuine? She brings up the gallbladder. Okay? Bearing in mind I had this appointment a whole hour before my sickle appointment. Now, and I already knew what the ultrasound tech had to say. She looks at me, hand up, on my heart. My mum can say this. And she said to me, my gallbladder was fine. She didn't see no stones. Now, should I go back to what the ultrasound tech said? I think I should. For a moment she said that, I thought, cool. When I tried to mention the fact that my right hip is now starting to go, my knee is going, she was like, we'll have to have a look at that at a different time. That's okay. That is okay. I don't want it. I'm going to Guy's. They did my left hip, and I will let them do the right hip, sorry. Like, I'm getting so het up, I forget what I'm supposed to say. So yes, after that appointment, like, I wasn't in there very long at all. I wasn't. But the one thing that she really wanted to do was she wanted to give me more hydroxyurea tablets. Now, for those that have sickle cell disease, they don't take hydroxyurea tablets, and for those that are on them, they know what they have to take. Now, I do not feel like it works. I don't think it stops the amount of crisis I have, but instead it gives me all the side effects of a chemotherapy drug. So my nails are soft, my hair, I lose my hair sometimes. My memory has gotten worse since they've upped my dose. I take 2,000 milligrams, okay? So that's 4 tablets they make me take Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday they make me take 5, yeah? Most sickle patients only have to take 2 tablets a day. Why have you got me on such a high dose? And every time I keep telling you it don't work, you up it, and you up it, and you up it. I'm done. I don't want to take tablets. I've never wanted to take tablets. I take it because I need to stay alive. But if it's not helping me, what am I doing? Like, even when I sit there and I ask all the relevant questions, like I'm telling you right now, she can't tell me anything. She can't inform me on what it is that's helping. Oh, we'll just take this drug. Oh, we'll just take this drug. Oh, we're gonna send you physiotherapy. Physiotherapy where? I'm still waiting. My back has deteriorated so bad that I feel like I'm gonna need a wheelchair by about 60. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anybody understands how bad my back is. But I don't complain about it because what can anyone else do about it apart from give me painkillers? I don't want any more drugs. If I could show you the amount, you know what, actually, I'm gonna show you the amount of painkillers I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 4, 5. as you can see, I have a lot of painkillers. A lot of painkillers. And out of that, every time I complain about more pain, they give me more painkillers. I think, to be honest, this is... Actually, I have 4 more of these bags in my wardrobe, but I can't really show you, but this is full to the brim, as you can see, of painkillers. These are drugs, yeah? And every time I mention pain, this is all they do. They don't help with the mental side, they don't help with the stresses, they don't care. And it's frustrating. I'm sorry, if any of my sicklers that go to King's, if you are part of that sickle clinic, please write me a comment down below. We need to talk. Do you feel the same way I'm feeling? Because, honey, I am lost. No. Like, I just want, you know what I would like? And I know it's hard, and I know it probably wouldn't happen. I would like a hematologist that's a sickler. But anyways, before I end up this video, I am going to end this on a very positive note. Amongst everything that I go through with the sickle clinic, I am feeling a little okay in myself. Yes, I'm always in pain, but I'm trying to, this year, not let it stop me, and I'm gonna just keep fighting it. I have to go to different doctors and speak to different people and go to be referred to different hospitals, then I will. But I'm willing to take any lengths this year for my health, for my eyesight, for my mind. Like, I'm willing to do that this year because they don't care. They don't care. When it comes to my eyesight, oh, you've got scarring, all like it's building all the way to the front. So if it's building all the way to the front and I'm telling you I can't see without my glasses, then shouldn't we be doing something about it? Because I wouldn't like to lose my sight, thank you very much. I like to read, I like to watch TV, I like to see like normal humans. No offense to those that have lost their sight, obviously. But if you are seeing these things on my record, what can we do to improve it? Do you see what I mean? So I decided this year, after that appointment, I am going to take things into my own hands, and I'm going to persevere and push when it comes to my health, because I need to be heard. This year, Sickle Cell needs to be heard, and I intend to stick to every single one of my goals this year and make this known, because I am tired. But anyways, I know this is a very, very long video. I have been gone a while, but honey, I won't be for long. I will be back in 2 weeks because I need to give myself space, as you know, because I was very bad last year. But this year is a completely different year. I intend to do things so differently. You know, I've dealt with a few things. I've dealt with losses. I've dealt with grief. I've dealt with those things, you know, and I think it's time for me to live and be happy for me, and it's about time. I wanted to do that last year and it clearly didn't work, but this year it's going to be different because I don't intend to be put down. I don't intend to get down. I don't want to be in that place. I want to be in a very happy, positive and healthy space this year. So you will see me in 2 weeks with another video, and I'm hoping you will all be good till then. But if you need me, you know, you can find me at The Sickle Diary on Instagram, at Tanika Marie on Twitter, and you can also find me on Facebook at Tanika Marie as well, because it won't allow me to change it to The Sickle Diary. I don't know why. But I will see you in 2 weeks, guys. Have a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye.